So it was so heavy it couldn't carry it around.
That's why I couldn't keep its own head. Get I'm seeing the clock. We used to run home. So I'm seeing the clock.
It was Madiketan.
Okay.
Did you know Madiketan?
It's a king to Nadiketan.
Madiketan. That thing's scared the living. And at night you hear because there's dogs on chains.
We went to Fixback
Okay, we are
once, Habo San.
Yeah.
Now, you know Fixback,
The suit is dark.
it's dark and it's close to the Lesotho border. No street lights, nothing. Then at night, I swear, one day, we just heard. No, we didn't see it, but we heard.
What?
It was probably a dog dragging a
Yes.
chain or something. Do you understand? Mara, because of
The
Ngondo
torture.
Eli. Yes, that's bro.
That-
Nice. Anyway, are you guys good?
We are good. We
We are good. Hey, tada.
Hola, hola, hola,
What's
hola,
up,
hola.
gents?
How's it going?
How are you, Mr. Tight Ship? Welcome.
Very loose ship, yeah.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Tired.
Are you tired?
I'm waiting for some.
From trying to steer the tight ship and it's not steering. Come on, the head in your name, the ship is supposed to go there.
Are we back on the head thing?
The head is sinking the
Okay.
Titanic.
Okay, guys.
Okay, I'm sorry, gents.
ship.
How's it?
I'm
Good,
good,
man.
Are you
Good,
good?
buddy. Good, buddy.
There at the back, are you good? We've got a new guy at the back,
He's
Jason.
running a tight ship.
And Liam, how's the packing going? Are you packing? I get it, all the white people want to leave now because the expropriation bill.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to find out how far you are.
I never expected that one. I never expected it.
So, on the show today, welcome once again, Shen. I
How's
didn't
it?
even expect that one myself. It just came out, sorry. Yeah, as usual, we've got I Want That Car again. Someone wrote to us, Mulemo. He's Linda's friend, apparently.
Why is
They
everyone
all
my
of
friend?
because they never sent to the show. But anyway, Mulemo was a 30-something-year-old businessman. He's also a family man from Johannesburg, and he's been thinking about the family SUV. He saw the Tigo Pro 9, your car, the one that you are in love with. Né? And he just thinks it looks amazing. He thinks it looks like a Range Rover. And he's been looking for a family SUV. So now, at this juncture, he's thinking, you know what? Maybe, just maybe.
I think that's a big question these days.
I can go into the Tigo Pro 9. So this is what he wants from us. Nah? Number one, what is a Pro 9 engine specs? Number two, how much does it cost? What is it, not what is it worth, but is it worth him taking the risk buying the car? Most importantly, what does it compete with in the market? So what's its competitors. And out of that competition, would we still put it ahead or would we recommend something else? Nah? He wants us to remember this. It's for the wife. However, when there are family functions, social functions, gatherings, he's
He
going
uses
there
it basically.
with the car.
Weekend.
So Ubatauri, when he gets there, he must get there and he mustn't be seen driving a cheap imitation of a Range Rover. Because vela kere itlo with the Ray.
Were you guys rehearsing that?
Yeah, well, I get you're late.
You're late.
So what
Tight
else could
ship,
we
we're
do?
running a tight ship.
Tight
Yeah,
ship, we had to practice because we're waiting for somebody. Late.
So yeah, man, that's the brief for this week's I Want a Car. Look,
Oh, God.
I think
I just
when
thought it was this car.
no,
You just copy and paste, man.
no.
No,
It's the same car.
Me, I love this car, and I've
Well,
been
clearly.
waiting.
Clearly.
I've been waiting for the opportunity. Last week was the other week. Was it last week or the week before?
It was X5,
It was
X3.
it was a X1,
X1,
X7,
X1, X3.
X99 something. But this week, this is what I recommend. Look, Tigo Pro 9, I've seen it
Where?
on the net.
okay.
No, I haven't. I get it's not here. I didn't like how it looked when I saw the testing.
Really?
The
Okay.
outside, nah, personal. I liked how it looked on the inside. It looked a little bit not real, man. Have you seen the movie Time?
I haven't seen the movie, but is it too futuristic?
Yeah, it's too futuristic for me. The way it looks.
Okay.
You know, maybe I'm like
Okay, first question.
Eyesight.
Do you think it's a fake? What do you think he can buy
Nah,
it?
here's my thing. Just to answer him through and through, don't buy it. Rather buy a 2023 X3,
But how much are those?
X Drive,
2023, probably 800,000 around there.
895.
But the thing is that the Tigo Pro 9 is a 7-seater.
It's a bigger car.
It's a
What
bigger-
is it coming in at then?
It's
What
coming
price?
in about that price. I think it's
Yeah, we
estimated.
think just
It's
under $1
estimated,
million.
yeah.
That's what we are
But it's a
estimating.
7-seater.
So okay, before I then go into my car, give us a little bit
It's a
breakdown. Breakdown of the Tigo.
It's a 7-seater. This guy said it 2 weeks ago.
No, Mark, I can read. Mulemo wants to know. Maybe Mulemo wasn't watching the show.
It's a 7-seater.
Okay.
You were here.
Mulemo wants to know.
It's a 7-seater.
1.5 liter turbo,
Engine spec.
It's a 1.5 liter turbo. Okay. Go on.
230 kilowatts. It is a
It's
7-seater.
PHEV, I guess.
Yeah, it's a PHEV, yeah. So it's got okay power. I'm not sure about the torque, but
When is it in the country?
It's coming this year.
this year sometime, we just don't know when. Yeah.
Okay, let's put it this way. It's a 7-seater. It's under $1 million. It comes with a 1.5 liter engine, and I think it comes with a $1 million warranty engine.
10 years, $1 million,
10
I
year
think.
million.
10-year million.
Yeah, that means, and I double checked that it's the engine, gearbox, turbo, and the battery. It covers that.
Okay.
And then there's a 3-year, 60,000, I think, 3 years,
Service
60,000 service plan. Remember, I explained it to you at the time. So the warranty is pretty good. So it's under $1 million. It's a 7-seater. It's 1.5. Yes, I mean all Chinese cars come with 2 screens, and cars nowadays are Michael Knight.
Very futuristic.
Very futuristic. So you're competing with other 7-seaters. So a X3 is extremely small.
Then this one.
Look, I don't think it's extremely small if you look at the cubic meters, but you can't fit 7 people in there. And if you had to say X5, I'd say maybe.
So, but
Which is still not a 7-seater.
Not the 7-seater.
no, it's fine.
And it's a small, it's an MPV SUV.
Is it a small SUV? What do they call them?
Well, it is an SUV.
It's a
What,
SUV.
the X3?
The
X3.
Tigo Pro 9 and these 7-seaters, they're not big SUVs. They
No, but a Pro 9 is a
So
it's an
is he
SUV.
more on the size, or
Yes.
is he more looking for
Size.
a good quality SUV?
From what I mean, if he's interested in the Tigo Pro, it's the size and the looks, I think. So far, that's what we have.
Yeah, so
He didn't say much
the
about the
size.
performance, but the size and the looks.
And he's more interested to know again, Jorge, is it a good car? Should he consider it? That I think you can consider it. I think Chinese have kind of
Yeah, they've
And
established
Chery, yeah,
themselves.
they've established
And when a
themselves.
manufacturer puts such a big warranty behind their
Warranty,
name,
it's okay.
you know you've got peace of mind.
The retail values. In fact, they actually, I was reading somewhere, they're becoming on. You know what? Once, if you want to know if a car is popular, if hijackers are hijacking it, it's also now I think top 6.
Tigo?
Yeah.
Which one?
Whoa.
The Cherry Tigo something. I'll check it out. I'll come next week and
Before
I'll
it's
tell
the
you.
popular one.
Yeah, it's also now number 7 on the hijacking
Yeah,
list.
man.
I saw it. I was reading it
Is there
somewhere.
now?
Yeah, so now
Featuring.
you're gonna see it. Guys.
You know, okay.
Look,
Who
what I'm
read
saying is, yeah,
Yeah, Tigo
yeah.
Pro 9.
So it's a 7-seater. So I think, look, if you think it's a good-looking car, get it. I think there are better cars out there to satisfy the same need, the itch.
And in terms of
But
price,
it's not the X. No.
I think, again, you've missed it,
Again.
my friend.
Hold
Again. Like, way off the mark.
tight
Yeah.
ship. You mustn't
Yeah.
say anything.
You walked into a
must-
shooting range with blindfolds.
You must just
Can't
come
hit
here
any
with your
target.
Everyone was like, we are going this way. And
Just
you went
come with your
that
car.
way. Okay, Tuzo.
Right. So, again, for me, we're talking about a car that's not here yet, right? And it's a good-looking car, 7-seater. And at the price point that we're expecting it to come in at, I don't think it's got much competition if you look at what it offers. Unless if I didn't do my research properly. The best thing I could find is a Ford Everest Right? Now, they're not the same thing. It's more rugged and all of that. But the Platinum specifically is a nice spec. It's got road presence, those silver bits, the silver mags. When he uses it and he goes to places, he'll look proper. It will do the 7 seats, and it's got decent performance for more or less the same price. The Platinum, you'll find maybe a demo 1 year used, just under 1.1. So it's in the ballpark. I couldn't find anything else, and that's what I see as an alternative. But I'd probably still wait for the Tigo Pro if I were him.
The GWM, what? Tank 500. Did you see that one?
Oh,
Because
yeah,
I was
the
looking,
tank,
I
eh?
was looking at that as well.
Yeah.
Those are
And
big
it's
cars, man.
it's
I think-
But price-wise, I
looking price-wise, it's just a little bit over $1 million.
But guys, he also said it's a wife's car. I mean, I think those two cars, Tank 500, they're huge cars. They're very huge cars. Again, I did my homework. So both of you went that way.
Here we go.
Of course.
Both of you went
always.
that way, and I went this
I
way.
didn't go that way. But anyway, carry
Yeah,
on. Carry
told
on.
you.
Carry
Somebody
on.
was late. I got the right one.
Speak.
And-
Tell the people.
Okay. I'm saying, look for a Mazda. CX is 90. Yes. Someone 2-3 weeks could not stop talking about it somewhere in this show.
What, the
Hey, it's
Typhoon?
good. Hey, it's got the hey. So I can't remember.
So what does it have?
No, it's a 7-seater.
It's good.
It's a 7-seater. It's a 6-cylinder engine, so it's got power. It's 7-seater. It's good looking. It's got presence. It's actually got a 3-year motor plan. You can get this 900,000, I think, brand new.
But we don't have it yet, so I don't know. I don't have price.
The 6-seater. The 7-seater.
It's the CX90. We don't have it
The
yet.
Mazda.
Unless I'm mistaken.
What's the Mazda
We've got the
that
we've got the CX60, the one I
CS60.
recommended a few weeks
Yes,
ago. Yeah.
CS60, that one,
Yeah.
not the 690.
Yeah.
So my mind.
So which one are you recommending? 90 or 60?
60.
60 is not a 7-seater?
Which one's the 7-seater that you
It's the 90 and we don't have it yet.
Yes, that one.
Oh, you
The
went
90.
that way. Totally went
I
that
want
way.
the 90, man.
Everyone is lost
It's-
at this
it's-
ship.
Where am I? Let me look at this.
You said 90.
90.
but
You've got the
yes.
90
So
here.
I've got the 90. It's going to cost around about $1.1 million, $1.2 million. It's got the 6-cylinder engine, it's a 7-seater. It's a Mazda. It will have 3 years unlimited warranty. It will be a brilliant car. It will last longer than the Tigo. And it's got everything.
My only thing is when I searched, I love this car. I would give it to you 100%.
Thank you.
But we might not be getting it. It's not clear. They haven't. Mazda hasn't actually stated.
Yes.
So I did think of it, but
Yes.
there's a big question
I
mark.
also saw that 690. I thought we talked about the 90. I like the 90. The 60, the big one. Hey?
No, the 60 is the smaller one that I recommended a
They
few
recommend
episodes
there's
ago.
a 90.
The 90 is the big one, the
Yes,
7-seater.
I get
Yes.
confused. The 90, it's
We might not be getting
yes,
it.
because Mazda is not
If
selling
we are
as
getting
much.
it, good choice.
So we agree.
If we are getting it.
So, gentlemen,
But it might not be coming. You might be selling him dreams. I'm telling him a car that's on the road.
Tigo's not here.
but it is coming.
But we know that
one
is
we
coming.
know
This one,
it's coming.
This one we don't know.
We know it's
coming.
It's been on the American roads for a while now. It's still not here.
It's coming. It's coming.
What?
I know
You're
it's
just
coming.
guessing. You're hoping.
I know.
Hope is not a
Look,
strategy,
I
my
did
friend.
this. It's coming. I know it's coming. I know it's coming.
So
They've
what-
been talking about it a lot.
What we are saying then is that if he doesn't want to go for the Tigo Pro,
I wouldn't go for Tigo Pro.
you wouldn't.
I'd go for the Mazda. If it's not there, then go for Tigo Pro.
Okay.
Yeah.
If the
Yeah, if the Mazda is not
Forest-
coming, I'm agreeing with
So we
Linda.
are saying that-
go with the Tigo Pro.
look for the Mazda.
But as an alternative to the Tigo Pro in the market, okay, you mentioned the Haval. I didn't look at those. We can look at them.
By H9.
Yeah, but
don't think-
the Everest, I
GWM
think, will tick some boxes. But wait for the Tigo Pro, my man. Try it
Yeah,
out.
wait for the
I
Tigo
mean,
Pro.
I'm looking forward to it still for
Okay,
a
so
reason.
the bottom line is this. Wait for the Tigo Pro. It's a good car. It's got good warranty. The resale looks like it's going to be fine.
have we then answered his questions? Is it a good car?
Yeah, it's fine.
You both agree?
That's fine.
You're saying the price is just under
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
are thinking from what we
$1
know.
million.
Yes.
Yeah,
Engine spec, we're saying 1.5.
Yeah.
but it's a
It's
PHEV, so it's got
PHEV,
proper
290.
power.
Yeah,
230,
so it's
230,
got good
yeah.
power, so you shouldn't worry about that.
Yeah.
And the looks,
So with the engine size, there'll come some efficiency at
Yeah.
least. Yeah.
and then with
And
the
that it's a
looks,
hybrid.
we are agreeing that he won't look
won't be-
like he's wearing a faux Sachi.
Nah.
Faux Sachi.
Yeah,
Faux
at,
No, it doesn't. Look, man, I don't think people take
I don't see the Range
Chevys-
Rover thing, eh?
No, I don't think people take Chevys as fake anymore.
Yes,
is part
yes,
of the
yes.
furniture.
No, people are buying. Yeah.
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 So there you go, Mr. Mulemo. Your car, keep the Pro.
If you can get it, wait for it, it's okay.
Yeah.
Alternatively, get the Mazda 690 if it comes, and then ignore these two guys. Where am I looking at? There we are. Ignore these two
All
guys.
right, gentlemen. So I think we agree on that car for this week.
Yeah, Tigo Pro it is.
And what
Not the
does
CX-90, it's not coming.
You so late. If I was walking so slow, I'd be walking backwards half for us.
We are. We're way so late. We're next year already.
That is so dumb, bruh. That is so
What
dumb.
do you have
What's
for us
up?
this week, my man?
Anyway, so I came across a story. There are hackers. What do they call them? Not ethical hackers. What do you call them? Good hackers. They hacked into the Subaru not infotainment, but the software, the thing that runs the infotainment and everything in the Subaru. And they could make certain changes, which was quite scary, you know. If I could just read here, they discovered a way to gain administrator access to Starlink and added themselves added their own individual accounts. So this thing is run by Starlink.
Yeah.
Starlink
So
Musk.
Subaru's infotainment system links to
That's what I
Starlink.
believe, unless
Yeah.
if it's just called
Starlink
Starlink. Maybe I should have
Musk.
just checked,
Yeah.
eh? That maybe it's just
He's late.
happens to be called.
He didn't check his
Sugar man.
All
Yeah.
right,
So they could effectively find and assume control of any Subaru connected to Starlink by entering basic information like the owner's last name and zip code or license plate number. Yep. Once logged in, the hacker could operate the door locks, start or stop the engine, and see the vehicle's current location. Right? Now, they could also pull the vehicle's location history over the previous 12 months. See exactly where it's been and for how long. Personal data was also at risk, including authorized users on the account, physical addresses, and the last 4 digits of any credit cards associated with the account.
Credit cards.
Yep, associated with the
that's-
account. So what happened is they asked their friends who own these cars, like, look, let's try to hack into your car, and they hacked, and they found all these loopholes. They did all these things, then they reported to Subaru, like, listen, you've got a problem here, and they recommended how they can fix it.
It's also a way of making money, actually.
Breaking money.
Yeah,
But, I mean,
cybersecurity.
My thing is that it's a Subaru. There's only 6 of them. So even if they hijacked it, you'd find it. So no big story there.
But do you understand
it's
what
scary.
it does for
No,
the
it's scary.
for the reputation of the brand, or something like this is possible? So Subaru has to act
There's
on
only
it.
8 of them. Honestly.
Even if they are selling 8, they will
And then
next
go
day
8 credit cards in
next
total.
day-
All that work
next day-
for 12 credit cards.
next day they want to sell 12.
No, like I'm joking. I know Subarus actually have got a staunch following. Those people buy one Subaru after the other, after the other, after the other. I'm sure now they've given their daughter the Subaru, they've given their daughter's daughter, they've got their credit cards and their credit cards because I wanted to say something about Subaru drivers. So this is scary. But is it only Subaru?
This is the thing that we don't know. They might be able to hack into other systems, maybe CarPlay.
Because I remember there was this big one with the Range Rover in Europe. That they can steal the information, close proximity with the key, they code it, and then they just get in.
No, but they can do it with any car now.
Even
Yeah,
here
so
in
then
SA.
why do they even then bother with this? I mean, why? Oh, I'm going to hack into Starlink. Just get that thing in.
Yeah, but for cybersecurity purposes, to
Cybersecurity.
protect their vehicles.
I mean, if you think about these stop-start engines, I mean, you can cause accidents on freeways.
The thing is, you,
Hey,
you
man,
can sell
do
information.
crack.
I was
You can do
watching
crack.
another podcast that competes with us. They were talking about trackers and stuff and how it helps. They sell information to thieves.
No, that's always been the case with tracker.
But the thing is that this happened in America, right? They're nice people.
But for me, what I see here,
Subaru, we see a loophole.
You're
You had to be like, hey, Baba, we've got information.
I mean, funny you're talking about tracker, because I was thinking along those lines that the manufacturers can have value-added services. Why must you pay for tracker if the system can already do it? Do you see what I'm saying?
clever, yeah.
Like, all of these things. I mean, some of these cars, you'll find you can check its last location. You know, the app comes with the car. Its last location, but you can't check its live movement. You see what I'm saying? So maybe they could bring in things like that. You don't have to pay for them. So all the things that they discover that are a problem, offer them as a value add, and it's an advantage for the manufacturer.
We know where you are. I think that's clever.
Do you think the owners of Trek and Netstar would agree?
Look,
Who cares?
I'm talking about popular cars, not cars that are cult. that you have to be you have to be a cult member, have long hair, and like that guy.
By the way, that's our new producer, Jason.
Jason, we've got superstars here. There's Jason Bourne
This
and
is-
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson. No, but he said it's
I will
Jason, man.
Find you.
And I will kill you.
Jason, no?
Eh?
Jason
Momoa. That is Jason Bourne, the way he runs touch him. Anyways, look, talking about popular cars. Guys, there was a survey done in South Africa about GTIs. And they wanted to find out which is the most popular GTI. So I want to find out, what do you think the most
The
popular?
most popular, not the one we like the most.
The most popular.
Okay.
So what's yours?
Jeez.
No, I said mine is a 5.
Popular.
The most popular.
No, man. Popular is a 7.
The least popular.
Well,
What's the most
least
popular?
popular,
No,
most
let's
popular.
make the most popular. You say it's a 5.
And
I said the most popular is a 7.
Okay.
And the
popular?
least, it's a 3 by far.
3.
3 is the least
Okay.
popular.
At least you know something about cars. Well done, Fanagit. The most popular is a 5. 31.85% of the people said 5.
Okay.
But the close second is 7. 31.4. So the 0.4. The worst ones. And I've got a friend that
The 4 might even be
the
there.
4 and the 3.
4 and the 3.
There's a good friend of mine who's got this thing. He dies by it. Let me give you the most popular one, 31.85. The second popular one, called 7 at 31.4. So they
Neck and
similar.
neck.
And then from that, the third one is a Golf 6 to 13%. So it's not popular. And the funny thing is, a 7 and a 6 and a 5 are same car. It's just facelift. It's exactly the same car. It's just a facelift. They should have called it as a 5.5 actually. And then Golf 2 is the fourth popular. Golf 5, Golf 8 is the fifth popular, with 5% people saying it's.
I don't know why people don't like that car. I
It's
like
not
it.
nice.
But I've realized people don't like it.
it's not nice.
It's got the fullness about it. It's got the softness. And I'm teasing this one. Not a bit soft. Yeah. Soft.
O tla o bolela ke 37 kilometers
It's
tsena,
got
di dira
400,000, that's
tsamaya
why, because
tje.
it's not fast. It's a snail, man. I mean, the tortoise can live forever, man.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, it's going to like. Anyway, so they're not the most popular. So Golf 5, if you've got a Golf 5, keep it. And I don't know why I sold my 7.
And
Clearly.
then
Should have
the
kept
least
it.
popular?
It's a 4 and a
4 and a 3.
2.97, 4 and a 3. People could not decide. I think the reason why they could not decide is that there's a VR6 with a 3.
VR6,
So they
yeah.
kind of, but the GTI,
But
we
I think
forgot.
because of the VR6,
Yeah.
it just
The
made
GTI you
this
forgot
one.
it,
Now
no,
we
it was a
forgot
small
about
No, it's not
it.
because of the VR6. They had to do the VR6 because the GTI was
Because
so
of the
bad.
GTI.
No,
Yeah.
I
So
think
bad.
they had to make the GTI bad because of the VR6. They couldn't make it.
Perhaps,
You
but
know?
that was
and then after that, they
move.
did the R and the GTI, and then there were two different
And
markets.
Wena, what is your
But
favorite?
my favorite, 7.5.
the
Yeah.
one
The
the one that
7.5,
you
it's
had?
good.
Okay.
It had the adaptive suspension. It was lighter. It was it was quick. It was a much more complex car. It was a much more complex.
So,
I like
bro-
the 5. I like the 5 manual. I think it's got the 5 and the 2. Besides 7, the 2 and the 5. Yeah.
2020.
For me, heart matter, 1 and 2.
One, I think one. In
One
South
is an
Africa,
icon, man.
I think one in South Africa, you won't differentiate it. The problem is that
One
they're going to go to
it's
Eldos.
only rabbit.
Yeah, it's a rabbit. They're
It's a
going to go
rabbit.
to Eldos and they're going to steal it.
They're
Like,
gonna- yeah.
it's a rabbit and they won't steal
Yeah,
it.
but I mean,
And then
anything can
tomorrow-
get stolen. That thing is a
and
classic.
Tomorrow he'll change rims.
No, you keep it
Two
original.
effing- Two small bumper, big bumper.
Both.
Both.
Both,
Yeah,
yeah.
that one. didn't
Actually,
have
I
that.
don't like small. I don't like.
No,
the
but
But
small.
I also
like,
like the small one.
I like the.
And
the
that thing had
big
good
bumper.
kilowatts. Good kilowatts.
Is it?
Good power. And then the
I've been in a few, but.
So, anyways, I'm talking about popular. Now, the least popular. Guys, remember 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, we talked about the fastest selling cars. So now we're talking about the slowest selling cars or the worst selling
The
cars.
least, yeah, okay, worst, yeah. Bakkies, you say.
Yeah. What's the slowest
Worst
selling
selling-
bike? Guess.
Baki or Baki
Baki.
based
Baki.
SUV.
Baki.
It would be maybe somewhere along the lines of Isuzu.
No.
No, Isuzu is popular, man.
Is it?
That's why it does sports, yeah. What would you think?
We've got some of these Chinese kids, they're new on the market. So they might be there, but we might not have enough information to determine whether they're worth selling. So out of the established brands, Mitsubishi.
Mazda.
Yeah.
BT50.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people don't buy this car.
It's because you've got one.
No,
doesn't mean
but
it's
no.
popular.
The first Mazda BT50, the reason why I got it is because it's a Ford. Underneath it, if you sketch the thing, it's a.
Isn't the second one also a Ford?
It's a Isuzu. Which?
Oh, really?
Yes. The first one is a Ford. The second one is a Isuzu. If you scratch it, the one is Isuzu. Mazda Isuzu.
Msuzo.
Isuzu. That's why it doesn't sell.
So, guys, this is another one. The worst selling VW.
Yo,
You'll be surprised at the answer.
I can tell you,
What is it?
worst selling, eh?
In SA.
Yeah. Slowest selling. Let's
It's
slowest.
it's the Touareg.
Sirocco.
They don't make those anymore.
Okay.
Touareg.
Caravel.
Really?
Caravel. They sold.
I see so
150
many of
units.
them.
Yeah, I thought.
I see more Caravels than Touaregs.
No, but most probably you see a lot of transporters, not caravels.
Okay.
They sold 150.
Yeah, but combis there are a lot of.
Yes.
Transport and combi.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
a Caravel, okay, yeah.
Transporter.
I thought you meant the whole thing, the whole
So
model
are
range.
you saying
Combi
it died?
with a small T-shirt. Transporter. Caravel.
Oh, please,
Are
man.
you saying it died car?
No,
the
it's an
original
expensive
car.
car. I think no, it's expensive car. There's a lot to compete with. There's the
V-Class.
Stylet, there's a V-Class, there's an Opel. So yeah.
I've
Now-
actually heard from someone that test drove that and the V-Class, but that's a few years ago. And he said what do you call it? The Caravel was better, more comfortable and all of that.
Look,
But because of popular culture, he bought it, a red and white one. In a few months, traded it in for a V-Class.
look, I drove a V-Class. I had the Caravel.
Peer pressure.
I actually had a Caravel for a long time. The Caravel, the T6 or something. The one with that thing had a 2-liter bi-turbo engine. Full tank of that I got to PE. Comfortable. It's a bit... And when I bought that, I test drove the V-Class. The V-Class is actually much more comfortable. And
Is it?
It is not comfortable. It's much more car-like. And it's got the I hate that look. The V-Class look. I hate the effing car look. And you see people around your hood
With
driving
with the roof box.
with the roof box.
Because the boot is small. We were talking about it just yesterday, in fact, with the
But,
roof
you know,
box.
But that the Caravel
The Caravel's got a
bit
bit. It's smaller.
You can move the
That
seats
guy said
forward.
it was bigger. The boot
Yeah, you
was
can
bigger.
move it forward. You can move the
Is it?
seats. I think the seats is what. And the other ones, the seats are actually smaller, but the boot is bigger. It's standard. So,
Okay.
But honestly speaking, it was a four-wheel drive. Number one, it's a what do you call this? VW calls it
For motion.
for motion. So that's better. It's good for everywhere you go. It's got good fuel economy. It feels much more tougher, and you could do. And it's got good speed, good torque, and the price difference between it and the.
I like it. I
I
like
like
the
it.
Caravel.
I genuinely think if I didn't move to where I was going, where I moved, I would still have kept it. So I would take the Caravel. It's a much more with a 4-wheel drive, especially. So yeah, I don't know why.
Have you seen the new V-Class?
It's lovely with the big. But again, it's got that effing car thing, man.
It's a beauty,
Look,
man.
People
anyways,
are my piano, man.
so guys,
V-Class, man.
last year there are cars that sold less than 10 units. Last year, the whole of last year. So let's go.
Someone
Number 10.
got fired.
Number 10.
Someone
What do you
got
think
fired.
is a 10?
I can't.
What
even
do you think? What is a brand that sold a car that sold 10 cars?
10. In my mind, I've got these small Mahindras, but I've seen more than 10
Oh,
myself.
Bajaj.
So, no, Bajaj through Bolt, I'm sure they sold a lot. Bolt
Yes.
and Uber, more than 10.
Yeah.
And
Yo,
obviously
10.
It's a Fiat Tipo.
What
It
is
makes
that?
sense. You don't know it.
Can
You know the
believe
Fiat
it.
Tipo.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Tipo. I think I've seen
Yeah.
it.
I've seen one or two go Uber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
9 sold 9 units, but this makes sense. It only sold 9 units
In South Africa.
in South Africa last year.
Shame, bad business.
So those
This makes sense though. It's an OD
9
R8.
unlucky people
No, but the
decided
OD
to
R8
buy.
it makes sense.
Oh
it
no,
makes sense.
R8. No, not
Yeah, it's
R.
fine.
No, I'm saying the Tipo
7
guys.
cars It sold 7 cars.
Which one?
all of last
R8.
year.
Are you
Now
asking us
this
to
one,
check?
this one.
To guess, I mean.
R8, they sold 9.
R8.
9 of them.
Last year?
The whole of it. It makes sense. I think it's okay. It's okay to sell 10. 9.
It's a supercar.
Yeah.
Supercars don't sell in high
So
volumes.
7, it's an SUV.
SUV. They sold 7 of them.
No. They sold 7 SUVs. That's number 8.
No, they sold 7. I get it.
It's probably
Fiat Tipo, they sold 10. R8, they sold 9. And then this car, they sold 7.
probably another Fiat.
It's a Jaguar F-Pace.
Really?
Hey, dude. Why aren't you
F-Pace,
buying-
that you
why-
were, the one you were talking about.
Why aren't you
Mama
buying
Banyama.
Jaguar F-Paces? Those that car is a Land Rover.
Yeah,
the
Range
one
Rover
you like.
Sport.
No, the Villa.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Vela, sorry. Yeah.
People are getting fired, gonna get fired.
This one sold 6 cars. That
So you recommended a shit car for the person a few weeks ago.
I recommended.
And you'll say, oh, I did my homework, I've got the
Unique,
best car.
7
Shit
cars.
car.
It's not like you guys are.
I gave the best option, but
The
anyway,
problem is
let's
that
not
you
go
have a
back.
fade.
It's all right.
Anyway,
You have a fade like every other black guy around here. Except Mswati with a small t-shirt. Anyways. You said the t-shirt is smaller.
The t-shirt is getting small. No, nigga. The t-shirt is not getting small.
hey, this t-shirt shrank when I washed it.
Okay, guys.
I've been
Okay,
the
6
same
cars.
size.
This one sold 6 cars, but this makes sense. I might as well tell you. Ferrari Roma. Fair enough.
You expect that?
There's 2 cars that sold 4 cars the whole of last year. And one is my favorite brand.
Lambo.
Rolls Royce.
Audi A8 S8. Sold 4 cars. That's a problem.
Shit car.
No, unique car. Unique car. I mean, you think about it. Jason Statham drives it, Baba. Not Tom, Dick, and Harris. You must be a transporter, Baba, to drive that thing. Remember that.
Have you watched Ronin?
The Ferrari 818.
Have you watched Ronin?
That's why it's a shit movie. Ferrari 818 also sold 4. These ones sold 2.
Ferrari 818.
812, sorry.
Oh, 812. Yeah. Super fast. Oh,
Yeah, super fast.
Ooh,
Makes
yeah,
sense.
no, but that thing, oof. Yeah,
Okay,
man.
these
Any
ones
day.
sold 2. Mitsubishi Outlander Sport.
Can't believe that.
Hyundai Ioniq, which is an electronic car, makes sense in South Africa, and a bike X25, BAIC.
Oh, yeah,
X25,
yeah,
you know
bike,
those.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
they're cute, actually.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people don't. Okay, now, the boss of the bosses sold 1. How many cars did you sell this year?
So much.
1.
So much for a boss.
Guys, you must do a
I see,
marketing.
this could be a probably super high-end car or a super low-end Chinese
Surprised.
that people are not...
surprised. You'll be surprised.
are not-
Or a mid.
Like, hey, Jason, how many cars did you sell? 1. Like, whole year? Yeah.
Lamborghini Revolto.
No.
Not even.
There are
We don't
3
have many of them on the road
3 of them.
yet.
The first one, Mahindra XUV.
No, that's what I thought. Remember,
But
earlier on I was
I've
thinking-
seen,
earlier on I was thinking
man.
of these Mahindras.
No, man,
That's
I've
either
seen
low
it.
end-
Mahindra, if you heard that with them,
yeah.
Mahindra Scorpio.
Yeah, no, I can't believe it.
XUV. I think I've seen XUVs.
I've
They're quite
seen,
nice.
But it can't be one. Okay, one last year, because I've seen a lot on the road.
Another one, there's a guy that we talked about last week. He wanted this car, the Lexus LC Coupe. Sold 1 car.
And that's a beautiful car.
It's actually a nice
good looking car.
And this one breaks my heart.
But
guys.
I want the
Come on.
convert. I like the convertible.
This one breaks my heart. I don't understand. Why aren't you buying Alfa Romeo Julius?
Julius.
What? Yeah, not Julius. A Julia, a Julia, Alfa Romeo Julia.
Let's leave it in Julius.
Yeah,
It's
Alfa
fine.
Romeo. Why aren't people buying?
People don't even know what it is anyway, except for the one person who bought it. Can we get them to write to us? The one person who bought the Alfa Romeo Julius.
You a car guy. Why aren't people buying?
Must we call it the Alfa Romeo
No,
EFF?
look,
Why aren't people buying a Julia?
It's a brand thing. It's a marketing thing.
I suppose they
It's
don't
not
market.
top of the mind when people are looking for cars. They'll think C-Class, 3 Series, A4. Don't know
Anyways,
why, but
Why
yeah.
would they think A4
I don't know,
over
but
Julius?
yeah.
But it happens.
Thank you guys. I think I'm done. What else? There was something I wanted to tell you. It was interesting.
We wanted to speak about Theodoro, your friend Obiang, from
Oh yes, you're right. The worst Baki-based SUV last year.
Baki-based SUV.
So
I
the
wouldn't
Isuzu.
know.
Baki-based-
I wouldn't know.
No, but which one?
The Isuzu's got a Baki-based
Let me
thing.
explain this guy.
I forgot what it's called, but it's... but it's
but it was a GWM tank, but it only came out last year.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
I was surprised to see the Isuzu ones. Man. They still make this, and then I checked. I saw they'd been on the market for a while, but there's so few of them.
Yeah, that's it. That's it
Okay.
for me. Actually, yeah, Fiat. Okay, cool.
What happened to
Danko.
your
The
friend?
worst selling brand, by the way, is Fiat.
You wanted to tell us about your friend from Equatorial Guinea and his car collection. Did you forget?
Oh yes, but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about
Another
the guy that the other guy slept with the wife off, isn't it? The guy?
Oh, whoa.
Don't know what you say. But
Okay,
anyway.
look, I'm done.
He's the president's son
president's son that's got.
and his deputy president
Mm-hmm.
and his next president in line.
Yes, and he's got $1 million. He's got. I saw him showing off. there.
Showing off his Theodoro, man.
I
Obiang,
forgot his surname, something like that.
I just don't get it.
His cousin probably slept with his wife, ne?
The other
Possible.
guy, isn't it? The other guy that
He
we
looks
saw.
like he's got his own 400 like the other guy.
Yeah, no, he's probably got 1,000. All
Yeah.
him, you can
You
see
see
him.
that the guy's swag. Even as a guy, you're like,
Yeah,
no,
it's
okay,
swag, but
he's got swag.
but I find
And all the
people like
cars and
Yeah,
everything.
I think
you know?
we
that. I
next
find people like that very weird.
Get-
so when
get
you
his
see him
car
go in swag,
collection.
there's like, hey, stand there with the camera. I'm gonna come down.
Of course.
Of
And there's like,
course.
let me see.
It's all,
Doesn't look
did you
good.
see the sign outside here?
What?
Do it for the gram. There's people who
For me,
do
the
it.
clumsiest ones, they're like, you, when the shot starts, the video starts, you see he's standing there,
And
and
then-
he starts
then-
walking.
My question is,
That's so lame, man. Just walk.
you're a deputy president, dude. You're a grown ass man.
Yeah, but you're about the gram as well.
It's about the
me
gram.
see, let me
Remember
see,
how
let me
you
see.
grow up.
It doesn't
His
look
father
good.
is being president forever, right? So Ohola Olichi's boy, you grew up in France and wara.
But I think he doesn't have taste, honestly.
What
with his
what cars did you see there?
I mean, it's typical cars that you'd buy, you know.
But those are just the ones in France. I mean, he's got
But
a
if I were
penthouse in
him, I
New York.
would get. What's this? Yeah, Mr. Bean.
One of his
The-
yachts was
Mr.
The
Bean.
McLaren one,
The F1.
F1.
one of his yachts were taken now in Cape Town, and I think it's still being.
What are
So
you
he's
gonna
a
talk
rich
about
guy.
sports?
Anyway, did you see Happy Gordon? Not
Murray.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah,
Is it Gordon
yeah.
Ramsay? The chef.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
Bought
got the Aston.
the
Or what
Aston
is
Martin,
it? Yeah.
Is it?
The,
I
one
missed
of
that.
the
What
latest
do you call these Martin?
Aston Martin.
Oh, yes, the.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, I'll remember. Yes.
You know,
Yeah,
the,
he's
the,
a
the
huge-
one, the one with the ugly looking one. Yeah.
He's a huge Aston fan. But I'm just dragging it out because I don't want to talk about this. But I have to talk about it. Hang, gents. Hang.
He lost.
Hang.
And we actually, the other show, we
We
actually
were like,
dedicated
"Whoa!"
it.
Dude.
Well, it's fine. He came on second, third?
Second.
Yeah.
Hang. Come on now.
It's fine.
He lost.
It's
to a-
sports, bruh.
In sports.
He lost to a Saudi billionaire.
Yeah.
So clearly this guy's doing it.
Valkyrie, ne?
This guy-
Aston Martin
Aston
Valkyrie.
Martin,
Yeah. This guy's doing it for fun. The Saudi billionaire.
But I always tell you, Mfanagit, when there's money, things happen.
Oh, did he win?
Yazid
Maybe
Al
say-
Raji. Hey,
Slow down.
slow down. You never know, bro.
No, man. No. Well done to him. I think Hank pulled a good show. I think he did well
Did well.
with the
Yazid-
budget that he got.
I mean, Yazid is in a Toyota again. So Toyota at the end of the
Dominating
day,
the Dakar, yeah?
dominating the Dakar like it has.
And
it
I
always
heard you were
has.
telling me about next year some other brand is what brand is
Yeah,
that?
Defender.
Defender.
Mm.
Yeah, Defender
Are they
is
bringing?
joining.
I'm sure they're gonna bring in the
It's the
Octa.
Octa, yeah. The Octa is joining the race next
You
year.
mustn't
that
break
should-
down.
That should.
You know
Kinda,
Land
you
Rover.
don't like it.
No, I love Land Rover.
No, it
I'm a
doesn't.
big fan, but I'm scared of buying one because of its
Of
reputation.
its
No, I love them.
So congratulations to Yazid Al Raji. I was saying Al Raja, like
Al Raji.
I thought of
Al Raji.
chicken
Nice.
curry,
Okay.
but
But why must every episode you must every episode
must what?
carry on.
I
So
think
yeah.
a bad stain on a white t-shirt.
Coach.
That shit doesn't come off. And if you're wearing a nice tight t-shirt like you,
Next. That wasn't funny.
it becomes a yellow stain for life. And even after 7 years, you can taste the curry. Like 10 years down the line.
You know, I was going to
And
congratulate.
at this rate, it may start as a small stain. As time goes,
it's a t-shirt.
in 5 years' time, it will be this
You know,
big.
t-shirt, you know, like this is around the yellow spot. could smell it outside. You could step like like this. 7 years later.
How did Swati has arrived? You see the stains through the door first.
No, you can come with bread and do this, and it just says coming.
Anyway, carry on, my
When
friend.
they say staying alive, they're not saying staying alive.
No, that thing stains. For
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Okay, that's not congratulate Pirates.
Raja, we need a sponsorship.
And say Pirates is playing good football.
Yes, yes, yes.
Dude.
They're cooking, man.
Oh.
They're cooking.
Yeah, no.
Which team?
Hamba Paganea.
Which team is that? Okay. What happens to your team? I
No.
told you, I just typical. You've got fades, you've got small T-shirts, you favor Chiefs. Those people are just useless.
So congratulations to Pirates. I think at the moment the strongest team in South Africa by far.
Yeah. Stronger than Sundowns, definitely.
Playing beautiful football. They've just beaten Al Ahly. And you know, if you beat Al Ahly
At
in
home.
Egypt,
At home.
then
Oh.
that
My
is-
team. We are
that
going
is-
for the third one.
don't get overexcited.
No, leave him.
You
Let
just
him
look
embarrass
on
himself.
stage.
Let him embarrass
Just
himself.
asking.
Man, you just
Because the
look
difference
on
is we
stage.
are football lovers. That's why we can get past the fact that Pirates is not our team
1, 2, 3.
and congratulate them for
One,
good
2, 3.
football. And just to educate you on your team, they've only won
They
it
said I heard
once.
somewhere that
They've
They've only
won
won it once. They'll be going for the second one. So I don't know why you're going on about what you don't know.
Relax.
Carry on,
We've got
brother.
flies,
So
He doesn't know what he's talking
From
about.
this state,
we've played more finals than they have.
from,
Do you know that?
from the
Okay.
states are Raja.
But
we got a
anyway,
fly.
congratulations to Pirates. they had Raja in Egypt and they won. So congratulations to them. And then I think Man City is starting to
I hope for their sake, they're picking up again.
Pick up again. I mean, they've had a terrible. They've had a terrible season, but they're still third on the log. Man United, big mouths. Where? Bagua, number 12. So just to all the Man United fans,
Did you see Jason?
I saw
his
him.
gun. He just cocked his gun like, hey, Baba.
all the Man
Finished.
United fans can come have some Raja
Curry.
here off my stomach.
This guy's
Nah.
gonna shoot us, guys. He just took out his gun.
So
The Dan Babas.
I think that's the soccer rap. We still Champions League is still in the group stages. Hasn't gotten to the juicy part.
The league stage,
But
they've got league,
Liverpool is looking quite good for the title. But we all know Real Madrid at
That's their competition.
Competition. They can have a crap season, but put them in
Champions
a knockout
League.
game. Champions League.
Yeah.
They'll show you flames.
Barca's
So-
doing well, but we'll see.
Barca played well last week. I bet, actually, here's the funny thing.
I
I
don't
bet
See, not a football lover, I told you.
Benfica and Barca.
Mm.
Freaking hell. It's 3-0 or 3-1 half time. I'm thinking, what the
Did you
hell?
bet?
Ke bet cheats.
Got 3-1.
No, ke bet cheats how game is that. 3-1, I'm like, freak this, I'm gonna go sleep. How get to house and Barca won 5-4? I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
5-4.
5-4. They
5-4.
won 5-4 from
Yeah.
3-1 down. That's
Well done, that's
how
good.
good
No, they've got a
they
good
are.
team.
And then my new favorite tennis player, I remember I wrote a piece about this guy quite a while back, Yannick Sinner, who won the Australia, you won't remember, but I wrote, this guy made me write a freaking 2-hour piece at tennis, but he won the Australian Open, which is the first Grand Slam of the season. He's the new up-and-coming, we can't say Federer. Federer is a legend. So Djokovic kind of thing. But I wrote about tennis a little. I want to speak about tennis because it's lost that thing, the rivalry that we used to have along the years. Right now it's just this guy, he's beating everyone. Once in a while there's a Russian guy there, there's a German guy there, but Yannick Sinner, congratulations to him. First Grand Slam of the season. Let's see how it goes for the rest of the year.
Going home
I'm
now.
not putting money on tennis anytime soon. And yeah, I'm done for the day.
Home time.
I'm going to send you 400 videos from your that guy.
Well, there was a thing there. Thank you, guys.
Yannick. Yeah. So, thank you for the show today, and thank you for pitching up Tight Ship.
Eventually. Bye.
Cheers, guys.
And thank you to the guys there. If we don't see you next week, we know
Jason
you've left
shot us.
because
Jason is
we
shot
know
us.
they've left because of the expropriation bill.
Oh.
So we're gonna have a new guy there at the back, a black guy. We've
got the
taken
land.
over.
I've got
We've
the
taken the land in the studio.
Yeah, come on, ciao, guys.
Cheers. Sweet.
Tight.
That was 15, eh?